Hello.
Good afternoon.
Good afternoon. How are you?
I'm very good, thank you.
Good.
I recently randomly rewatched Miranda's. Have you ever watched the Miranda series?
I never really did.
not
Was
got
it
into
good?
it?
No. I think I was a bit young when it first came out.
Oh, fine. Okay. Yeah.
Is it good?
Because I think she wrote that first
I probably
book.
wouldn't. I think a lot of her jokes were going over my head.
If you were younger, they would
When
have
I was
done.
younger, yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
When did it start? When did it come out?
I don't know. It's quite
gonna make
old
you feel
because
old if
she's like,
If I go, oh yeah, I was only 12, and you're like, oh, shut up, Alice.
I know, yeah. Oh, blimey. Yeah, I dread to think how old I was when you were.
I don't know when it came out. I remember. I think I was a teenager. I was living with my mum and dad.
I can see why it doesn't appeal to a teenager, but
Would it appeal to me now?
It clicked with me straight away, and that's how I describe my scuba diving experience. Is an episode of Miranda.
Your scuba diving experience.
It's an episode of Miranda.
This is such a random.
But what I know,
Right, okay.
I love surprising you with these things.
Yeah, go on. So
But
now,
it's
so
just
we're
that-
talking about scuba diving.
Because she's fresh in my mind, and sometimes I do things. And when I said good afternoon to you, then I could see her, because sometimes she goes, "And a good afternoon to you too."
Oh.
And that's
So
that
it reminded
Miranda
you.
voice, and I was
Right,
just
okay.
like, "Oh, I nearly did a Miranda then," but she won't get it because I haven't told her that I've been rewatching Miranda, and now I've just gone on this
Okay.
rant
Yeah.
for no reason.
Yeah, I'm there. I'm caught up. Hopefully everybody else is as well.
Yes, so
Okay.
we do sometimes do Mirandaisms in the house, which is quite funny.
You can tell us about scuba diving. Well, that's what you wanted to tell me about. When did you last go scuba diving?
2010.
Oh, wow. So,
You don't need to do it again, you see, because I've done it now.
we've done it now. Yeah,
It was-
my friend dives, and she has to, like, keep going so that she keeps her, like, experience.
Yes, so we had to
things.
do some sort of like practice thing in
Like
the
a refresher
pool
thing.
and learn lots of things, and then we went out on the boat, and the lady before me made such a fuss about tipping herself backwards off the boat. I thought, well, I'm not being that.
You don't have to do that.
I'm not doing that. So I got on there, I sat down, threw myself back, but by doing it quickly, lost a flipper. Water went, my goggles went up my nose because I had hold
Oh,
of this, but I didn't hold.
no.
You're supposed to hold the whole thing.
Oh, no.
And I didn't have a grip on it properly,
no.
so water went up my nose. I held onto my regulator, and I came up going.
Where's my flipper?
I brought my foot out to show them because I couldn't tell them that I'd lost my flipper. So one of them had to dive down and get my flipper.
Oh, my God.
And then, believe it or not, I'm quite floaty in the pool.
Why? Buoyant.
Very. And so I was like trying to go down, and I just couldn't. I just can't get
Did I
down.
put weights on you?
So, well, your jacket can either inflate or not. I can't remember. And the guy
Uninflate you.
basically just linked my arm and dragged me down, and then I just stayed attached to Joseph for the whole time.
Oh,
So I know.
nice.
So it was, yeah.
When I went to New York last year with Phyllis, she was diving, and they had to put weights on her. She was like, I didn't need weights last time, but I've lost a few kilos.
Does she have my buoyancy problems?
Not as buoyancy, but she does. Yeah, she's
Substantial.
definitely more buoyant than me. I don't have any buoyancy aids.
Do you know what? Because you're quite muscly, you might be more like when men can't float as easily because the muscle is
yeah,
more
dense.
there, whereas
Liam
I
can't float.
Yeah,
I float about
that's
that
the
far,
thing.
and I literally
Yeah.
just. Oh my God! I did a swimming lesson last week.
Did you float? No.
I get to stand out and watch.
Yeah.
I actually take my crochet, but then
Oh.
one of the dads keeps talking to me, and I'm like,
Can't you see I'm busy
he's gonna talk
making
to
my
me.
granny squares?
Oh, he's always very conversational. Okay, I'll be sociable. Anyway, his daughter and Elodie are like friends in the pool, and they were doing this new stroke that they've not done before,
Ooh.
and it was like a dolphin, but no arms, so they're just kind of like flipping like the hips. That's like flip. Do you know what I'm trying to?
Yeah, I do.
Is it called a dolphin? What's it called?
don't know.
know. I didn't
But
know what the teacher said it was.
Mine
called.
do it, and that must be why, because they've been taught this
Yeah,
way.
I've never been. I don't remember. I probably was taught it, maybe, but that means
I
she's
don't-
4,
I
so
wasn't.
she's not going to remember when she's 32, is she? Anyway, so Ellie had never done it before. So a couple of the girls went and they'd done it. They were all right. They were good. And then Ellie did it. And just kept kind of like drown. She'd like do 2 flips and then sink, and 2 flips and then sink. But she would pop proper like going for it.
Really
She just
trying.
kept going straight under the water.
Oh.
By the third width, she could do it. Right. So that, and then the instructor was getting them to do it like one at a time. The boys literally couldn't do it. The girls just picked it up straight away, even the ones who'd never done it before. The boys physically could not do it. Like the older one, none of them. I think it was 4.
Do you think they just don't have the flexibility
there was
to
like
be like this?
Yeah, there was like 3 or 4 girls and about 4 boys. And I said to the dad, I went, oh my God, look at the boys can't do it. I said, that is so interesting. Not one of them can do it. And the girls
Eventually picked it up.
there was Elodie and his daughter. Elodie definitely had never done it. His daughter was okay. The other girl could do it straight away. So it was like 3 variations of skill level. But by the end, all 3 girls were fine. They were doing like full width like that. The boys still couldn't get across the pool. Like, couldn't even get halfway. It was so...
Oh.
I was like, this must be a thing. It can't be a coincidence that the girls can do it and the boys can't do it. I know it's a very small sample size, but it has to be a thing.
Yeah.
It must be like to do with their hips or the fact they're not as buoyant. Because obviously you're not using your arms, you're not even kicking.
Yeah.
So they were just felt like they were sinking like a
rock.
rock.
As your feet go and
Yeah.
your body's doing that, you're getting that flick with your
Yeah,
feet.
maybe they just didn't have the hip. I don't
They
know.
can't sort of do that with their
I don't
body.
know what it was.
Make it into a
Can
wave.
Tristan do it?
I don't know. Because he hasn't had proper lessons like the girls have.
Ah, okay. Interesting. So, yeah, that was cool, though. I was like, oh my God, look at her go. Like, obviously no armbands. I was like, oh, she's actually, like, going so... I think she was enjoying it because she was going so fast. She loves backstroke. I think she likes backstroke because I always used to love backstroke because she goes fast on backstroke.
Yeah.
Whereas crawl, especially at that age, like, takes a bloody age just to get across the pool. and she ends up standing up every time she tries to breathe. But
Are they teaching them to go, or
yeah, they aren't taught them to do a head. I'm
It-
going to try
it
and
needs
teach
to be
it.
out the side.
I know. Because
And
the
then
whole
the
bum
other
goes
side.
down when they lift their head up.
Yeah,
When we're in
yeah.
Portugal, I'm going to try and get her to practice doing
and do
the
both
side.
sides?
Yeah, I'll just say take turns each side.
Or whatever's on that side of her is look at the palm tree, look at mummy. Look at the palm tree.
But me and Liam can follow her. Daddy.
Yeah.
Mummy. Daddy,
Yeah.
mummy.
Brilliant.
Yeah, I'm gonna get to practice actually, but it was really interesting observation, to be honest. Oh my God, how good was Kim?
Oh, yes. Sorry, that was your foot, wasn't it? No, I
We've
love
got
that.
brilliant guests on at the moment.
Really interesting. The bravery for taking that plunge, leaving sort of secure, good
job,
corporate
yeah.
money, and presumably she'd worked quite hard for that role in the first
Yeah, in a
place.
male-dominated industry.
Oh yeah,
web-
really standing
web
her ground
developer.
and then leaving, creating that at home. She was quite good, wasn't she, at organising her time? Like, this is my work, even though she was in her home,
she
this is my
was.
work time.
I'm not
This
good.
is for housework or
I spent my
or
entire
whatever.
morning tidying up. Oh God, terrible. Yeah, I found that really
liked
inspiring
that.
from her actually. That she was like, nope, this is my work hours, and that's
Yeah,
it.
yeah.
Like no hesitation, no leniency.
So as if she had gone out to the
yeah,
office.
whereas I have to physically, I have to physically go and work in a cafe or a co-working space to do that, and yeah, but she was like, no, that's just when I work. I was like, oh my God. How? She's like, I just do it. I was like, no, that's not helpful. I can't do it. But
I liked
yeah,
that.
leaving a corporate job and juggling 2 jobs alongside children while building your business. Amazing.
Yeah, I never had that big jump. It was sort of, mine was just slowly reduced and diluted.
Yeah, I didn't have that big
as
jump
I
either.
sort of moved around, and then as I had Daisy, I'd got my online work, and then that became
What was your online work?
4-beat bullying platform. For
I've
young
never
people.
heard about this. You've never talked to me about this before.
Oh, yes.
God,
I used to
she's
do
such a
3
talented
evenings a week on an online platform
Oh.
for young people.
Oh,
I'll tell you
you're
all
such
about
a-
that in another podcast.
Francesca is such a kind soul. You are. You're
Oh,
such a giving
thanks.
person. That's so cool.
So I kind of like went from that full-time work to as things just, it was like a natural process, and I just got less and less. God, sit on the breadline, not really, but just that kind of, it got less and less. But so I can't imagine the thought process and planning, and then the bravery that has to go from earning big for all those years, security, things against that money, to handing a notice in to then not get that pay
Knowing
slip.
she's going to take probably like a 2, maybe 3 grand pay cut a month.
To potentially then get more and double it, but it will like, always be up and down.
In that moment, shit, next month, I'm not getting that paycheck. And
she said she felt like she would have done it, not have done it when she did, but I feel like there's never a right time
I think,
to quit. You've maybe got your thing going, you know what you need to do, you have to do it at the time.
But I don't think there's ever the perfect time. It's the same with like fitness and stuff, people are always waiting and waiting.
Oh, Monday or like, January or...
Yeah, there's always going to be something. That is part and parcel of life. Like, you can't wait until after every wedding, after every holiday, after every social occasion, because...
Or only do it for the wedding, or only for the summer.
You'll be dead. Sorry. You will.
And I'm telling you now, when
or
we're
you'll
in
be
our
miserable
80s,
because you have no plans to look forward to.
And you've not had any chocolate.
Yeah.
When we're in our 80s, though, we'll be like, don't give a shit.
Yeah.
I'll be in a bikini.
Yeah, you should be anyway.
I do. I have bikinis. Yeah, I do.
So yeah, that was a really interesting episode. I think it'll be really helpful for people who are kind of dabbling with and they've already started building up their own business and trying to get the balls basically to leave their corporate job. Hopefully listening to Kim's story will really help somebody make that step and take the plunge.
Yeah, definitely. And just believe in yourself and be brave enough. We all have weeks where we're like, what are you doing? You are crazy.
You're learning all the time.
You're stopping your family from doing this because you can't do this, or you've not earned this month, but actually
it's not
all the pros outweigh all the extra things that we get that time.
Like me having Mondays off of holiday, like couldn't do that if I was.
No.
Well, you can, but it's difficult.
You could, but then what are you going to do in the school holidays for the next 15 years? My goodness me.
I know, it's really hard. Like yesterday, went to go and collect a new bed for holiday. Well, a Facebook Marketplace bed.
Well done.
Big girl bed.
Oh.
Couldn't have done that on a Monday lunchtime if I was.
You got rid of your 5,000 layers of wallpaper and paint.
Oh, so decorated update. For everybody who is definitely invested in
hanging on the edge waiting for that.
Hanging on the edge of the wallpaper waiting for this. My mum and dad came round and said, it needs plastering. And I was like, no. So, got plaster around.
Oh, well done.
One of my friends at rugby, her wife happens to be a plasterer. So
it's not what you know, it's who you know.
I know. And I always like to support female business owners.
I always fancied learning how to plaster. I'm not saying
I
to be
feel
a plasterer.
like I said this to Liam years ago. I said, if it's £600 to do a course at Leeds College, a week course to learn how to plaster. Yeah,
I was just gonna go on YouTube.
Like I was gonna do an actual course because then I was like, every time we get any plastering, it costs us. It always costs between like £400 and £700 depending on what we're plastering. Like,
okay.
If I just learn, I'll just be able to.
By the time you've done 2 rooms, you've got your money back.
Yeah. He was not on board with it.
Oh,
I know.
Oh no, he's fancied learning how to plaster. I think I might do a YouTube course.
A YouTube? Yeah.
Why not? I could come home and be like, why is that wall a different colour?
I
plastered it.
Yeah. Oh my god.
I'm practising for the new course.
Wall all splodgy?
Yeah, the floor will be a right mess, but the wall will be lovely.
Oh god.
So she's plastered it?
No. Oh. So she came round on Sunday and has done me a quote yesterday, and the nearest time she can come to do it is while we're in Portugal. So I said, oh, okay, well, can I give you a key and can you do it while we're not here, because that's actually better. Because there won't be a dog, there won't be a child. Mm-hmm. She thinks it's only going to take a day anyway. Then we'll get back and it'll be ready for me to paint.
And I wonder if it's quite nice for people that do jobs like that when the person isn't there and you can just go in, crack on.
Well, I would assume so. She'll only have the cats, but she's like,
I'm sure Reggie won't mind.
Yeah. So, I'm hoping, I keep checking my emails. Naomi, reply. I want you to come when we're on holiday.
That'd be
But anyway,
great.
so I went and bought a bed yesterday. Saw it on Facebook Marketplace. Someone had posted it on one of the Morley pages. You know, the IKEA Hemner's day beds. It's
I
like
might have seen that on
maybe
Facebook.
£150. So it pulls out into a double and has drawers underneath.
Perfect.
So it's like and it's got like sides and a back, so you can make it like a sofa.
Mm-hmm.
So it's like a little sofa. I think I'm gonna get one of those fairy nets.
Have a friend over for a sleepover with the other bed.
Exactly.
Or one of you two when
like,
she's upsetting
and
you.
like exactly. It adds extra guest bed space. Like if my sister and my parents happen to be over, like Sophie can just go with Melody. Like, great, perfect for sleepovers. Just pull that bed out, and it's still got the storage. Because I looked up loads and they didn't have the storage as well. Whereas I could put books and teddies underneath. Perfect. So they're £450 new, and this one was £150 in Morley, round the corner from my friend's house who has a van. I messaged her and I said, Zoe, is there any chance you or Tom could help me transport this bed, please? She's like, yeah. Volunteered a husband, obviously. Tom can, he's working from home on Mondays and Wednesdays.
Right,
Drop
Tom,
him
come
a
on,
message.
you're off out. What? You're off out now. Get
The
your
thing
van.
was, though, these people lived in a flat. It was like
Oh, she
about
had to
3
get it
floors
out of
up.
the- oh,
he
no.
brought, to be fair to him, he brought most of it down.
Oh.
But yeah, I'm really happy about that. We've completely cleared the conservatory out, so it fits in there. I'll show you before you leave if you want.
Yeah.
I'm gonna paint the drawer fronts, I think, because it's obviously a used bed, so there are a bit of scuffs and stuff. But I'm thinking, because there's a chip on like the top bit as well, so I'm like the top like ledge that goes round. I think I'm gonna sand that down and sand the drawer fronts and then paint them nice colour. Like a pink or a purple, whatever, to tie in with the room. Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
Lovely.
I think she'll absolutely love it. The only problem is I did have to break the news to her that your bedroom is not going to be done before holiday, that we thought it was going to be done.
And it's also good that you're away because you're supposed to leave plaster, aren't you, for however long when you've done it.
Oh,
And you can't even deck it. Oh, yeah, don't be coming home and slapping paint all over it. Do it when she tells you you're allowed to. It's got to properly dry out.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, it'll be like the last couple of days, so we might have to wait until the following weekend.
Yes.
To do it.
Take your plaster
Not that I'll be like,
on that.
We've got a fit skirting board as well, so I can do the skirting, do the day rail. Yeah. But yeah, so that's exciting.
Lovely.
Moving forward, so I was hoping for an end of April finish. We'll go for end of June.
Halfway
It's
through
dragging
the year.
on.
Like...
When did I start it? I feel like I started it like 2 months
7
ago.
years ago.
Elodie, bless, has been in that spare room for weeks.
Now, did you sort out your curtains in the spare room so nobody keeps
Yeah, I
getting
did actually.
cat eye?
Yeah, it worked. Washed them. Who knew washing curtains stops
Well, you need
your
to
allergies?
do, like, did you do like you had a scraper cat hair rubber?
I got some of the cat hairs off with a scraper. There wasn't that much on because I have hoovered the curtains, but I don't know if just putting it through the wash has just taken like the allergens out. But yeah, and I hung them up to dry, like you said, back on the curtain rail. Yeah, I actually
nice,
one of my things I did this morning was clean that room out because it was just becoming a dumping ground.
Yeah.
So I've done a big clear out of that room. Cleared out some of her clothes from her wardrobe that don't fit or she's not wearing. Started getting stuff on Vinted. Oh, is it spring? I don't know. I'm genuinely just like wanting to clear the entire house out.
Hope you're not nesting.
Oh fuck no.
Surprise! You said you liked surprises.
I cleared out the writing desk, let me show you it, in the living room, and I've made, Daisy will love this, I've made a crochet station.
Oh.
How cute is that?
Oh. You'll find her sitting there when she babysits.
She can, I'll tell her, I'll show her it. I'll show her my crochet station. How nice is that? So yeah, that's my life update, my house update. That's, yeah.
Excellent.
How's Minnie going with her horse riding?
Oh, was just thinking about that. So we were a bit upset the other week because she wanted to canter and she didn't get to.
That.
And I said, when do you think she'll be able to canter? And she said, well, obviously we need to work on your sitting, trot and your balance. And I said to Minnie, look, it has to be up to your teacher. She knows when you're safe and, go through those things first and you'll
also
enjoy
how
it
terrifying
more.
if you just suddenly start off at a canter and you're not ready to be cantered. Like, you've been bouncing everywhere.
Cantering is quite smooth, it's quite nice. I said to her, was it smooth? And she said, no, it was fast. And I was like, maybe it's because he's a really little pony.
Oh, okay, yeah. And his little legs, it was like a glide, yeah. His little legs didn't look like me running.
So, obviously she does all her stop-start into walk and trot herself, and she was doing all that, and then she's hands in the right position, not all of the little things that you're always told to do when you're having a riding lesson, and feet in the right place, and nudging them on and stuff.
I'm saying, I've never had a riding lesson. I don't think.
I think you need to.
No, I definitely don't.
Should we go on a riding lesson?
No. You can take Elodie with you next time. She wants riding lessons. I've told her she's got to use birthday and Christmas money. She said, okay, mummy.
Yeah, it's good.
But also, when it is her birthday, someone says, what does she need? I can say money for riding lessons.
That's perfect. Don't forget, her hat's going to be about 100 quid.
Oh, fuck, I forgot about
You
that.
can borrow one for the first few times you go, and then if you're sure she's going to keep going, get her
I
own.
remember this with my sister, because she rode. And then, she had a hat and boots and a jodhpurs. I'm trying to think how old she would have been. I feel like she was young, maybe 7. She was young.
I started at
6,
6.
maybe. She was really young. The thing with Sophie is, if she's listening, hi Sophie. She will take up a hobby, learn how to do it, and then just stop and be like, well, I can do that now, I don't need to carry on.
I was just about to say, does she feel like now she can do it, it's not necessary?
Yeah.
Right.
It's like...
That's really interesting, isn't it?
Oh, I can ride a
now.
horse. Tick, next thing. Learn how to play the piano. I can play some tunes. Tick, next thing. Had singing lessons. Yeah, I can sing now. Tick. Did drama classes. Like, honestly, as soon as she gets to a level where she's like, I can do that.
Yeah.
Then she'll just stop doing it. She did it at school. She would only strive to get C's. Remember when it was A, B, C, D? I don't know what it is now.
Yeah, it was A's for me.
What is it now? Would that be a 7 now?
1 to
9, is it?
9. So, and they don't translate directly either.
Oh, right.
So you've got.
Well, this doesn't mean anything to anybody who's younger than 24 or something. Then, so because you only needed C's to get into A level.
That's what she did.
She just kept. Her teacher's like, well, you could get an A. She's like, right, why? And then at A level. And she did the same. She got the exact grade she needed to get into for her university degree. And her teacher like, oh, but you could get A or B. And she'd go, but why? I don't need that. And they're like, they had no response. I remember with the GCSEs, my mum would be like, but Sophie, your teacher said if you just revise just a little bit more, you've got the potential to get an A. And Sophie's going, but I don't need an A. Why would I do that when I don't need an A?
That sounds so logical for...
Oh my God.
It's a transaction. The university's saying, I need
and schools
C,
say,
B and B.
That's
and
what
so
I'm going to get.
She gets it, you need £100 to buy that, so you get £100.
It's really transactional, yeah.
Why would you do £500 if you only need £100? So she's obviously only going to get the letters that she needs.
Yeah. And it was,
makes so much sense.
She did it for A levels and a GCSEs. So funny. Very transactional, yeah. No emotion. Yeah, funny. I wish she did it with all the hobbies. But my mum said that my our uncle was very similar like that as well. Who would just get what he needed.
I love it.
Yeah.
I love
it's
it.
Very efficient, isn't it?
Yeah, and
anyone listening who's doing the GCSE and A levels, do not take this advice because it is exam time right now. It's spring, isn't it? No,
it's the same with her.
Don't do that.
Lists for Christmas.
Oh yeah,
that she sends everybody. It's very organised, transactional. I want those pillowcases. It's on my list. I love that. It's what I remember from the list. Is a certain
pillowcases. Oh God, she had very specific bed sheets on it as well this Christmas. It's
that might be what I'm remembering.
The cotton thread count.
Oh.
So specific.
Oh. Is she autistic?
Yeah, I think so.
There's quite a few things
Yeah,
there.
yeah. We think she is autistic, but it was when people didn't really... you didn't get diagnosed unless you were naughty or...
Well, you
it
were
was
told you were
impacting-
naughty, but actually, you
Yeah,
were
she wasn't
really
well, she's a
struggling.
girl, so she's probably masked it.
Yeah.
But it never really impacted her, apart from, like, she knows that she don't cope well with change or change of plan. She needs to know what the plan is, which is fine because she just manages her life like that. So
Yeah, of course.
even, like, her job, she's an EA. Her whole job is knowing what's going on in everyone's diaries. Like, and she loves it. She loves PA work. Stuff will change, but she's in control of fixing it, and she has control over everyone's diaries and the plans. So yeah, it's really
Wow.
interesting how she's ended up in a
Yeah.
role that actually, like, supports her autistic tendencies. Oh,
Yeah.
just donk the mic.
And that's why we're all different and why we all have different roles.
Yeah, and I don't know if she would ever feel the need to... I don't think she would ever feel the need to get diagnosed. I remember her having to get picked up from a sleepover when she was in primary school because she'd arrived and they changed the plan. The girl, like, they'd made a plan at school, and then when they got to the sleepover, the other girls decided they wanted to play a different game, and it absolutely sent her. Like, she couldn't cope, but mum had to come pick her up.
Because she was still a child, she didn't have those skills.
No, she
She's
was in
learned
primary
now
school,
to
yeah.
change that. That's very mini.
Yeah. So, but mum picked her up, and I feel like mum's just, like, managed her because she... Not managed her, but, like, she's just parented her in a way because she... In a specific way because she understands Sophie's needs, which I guess all parents do.
And
But
she
back
went to
then,
school,
like, no one at
presumably.
school was like...
No.
Yeah,
They didn't really believe
have
in
you
it
got
back
autism?
then.
Yeah.
They thought you were
I remember there was
naughty.
only, like, one child, like, in my class that was... Like, everyone was always on the spectrum. But...
And that was a boy.
It was a boy.
So
And there
it
was
shows
another boy who
differently.
used to literally, like, throw chairs around the classroom.
We had a chair thrower.
He was probably riddled with ADHD and autism.
Yeah, and he was just
He would just
burnout,
explode.
Yeah.
Like, couldn't cope at all. But I think all the girls, they just masked it. And then, because she was clever, they were not bothered because you're clever. It didn't stop her going to school.
Good.
She had friends. Like, good friends. Enjoyed school. There wasn't really any reason to go down that route.
I listened to a lady recently on a podcast talking about bringing her daughter up in the 90s. So she's like 10 years younger than me.
A
So
daughter?
that, yeah,
So like
just
my age?
just that, yeah. So, and being pushed back and sent on parenting courses because it's because you're doing this that your daughter's like this.
Oh,
So
gosh.
she wasn't diagnosed till she was 10. But that's probably why the research developed by then. So
Yeah,
people were
yeah.
finally
By
listening
the
to her
2000s,
and
yeah.
realising
Gosh.
what was happening. So there wasn't any help or support. All the help and support was, you must take this away, you must do this, naughty step era.
Yeah, naughty step. Yeah, exactly.
Um,
Sophie wasn't especially naughty. I was probably the more difficult of the two of us, to be honest. She was just very specific.
yeah. That list was specific.
Yeah.
I used to...
I love it
Have-
though. I love that she sends me a list. Oh my god.
my God,
As if
I
I've got the
love- I
fucking
do.
mental load to want to think about everyone's Christmas presents, and then
You get this
sheer
perfectly...
disappointment. Oh.
Right down to the
She
thread
even,
count. It's
yeah, like she
incredible.
literally will send like the link to the cardigan that she wants from Uniqlo or M&S or whatever.
Oh.
But then she's like, well, what? Because her justification is, well, why? I don't want you all wasting your money because I won't wear it if I don't like it.
Yeah.
She's like, it's
Minnie's very
pointless.
picky.
I know what I like. Why are we wasting money?
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
she never wore she never only recently started wearing jewellery. She didn't have her ears pierced. Never wore jewellery, and because she's a girl, like she's getting so much jewellery for her birthday. She's like, why do people keep buying me jewellery just because I'm a girl? I don't wear it. She just had this like stacks of jewellery just from birth, especially when it was like your 18th and then your 21st.
Oh, yeah, special
my
things.
god! But obviously, like, she just never wore it. She used to just sell it. She started wearing a bit of jewellery now, but yeah, the whole thing. Because again, transactional. Well, it's a waste. It's a waste of money. She didn't think about like the fact that someone might want to choose her a present.
The act behind the gift is what's been the love rather than.
But there are some things where I get her something that's like a more thoughtful gift because I know her so well.
Yes,
she's my
exactly.
sister.
Yeah,
but I would always get her something off her list, and then like just a little something that's like a more thoughtful gift, or maybe like a printed photo of her and Elodie or something like that. Like, yeah, I wouldn't spend like loads of money on a wild gift that I don't know if she's gonna love.
Yeah.
The only thing I could be sure that would be a lot of money that I know she'd love would be like a trip away. So
I've asked Daisy what she wants to do for her 16th, and she said she wants me, her, and my mum to go to Spain.
Oh, cute. Oh, that's very specific. Where's Spain?
I know. Well, she's doing Spanish, isn't she? She's going to Barcelona in October. I can't forget about that because I've got no money because of it.
How could you forget when that's going out your bank every month?
Oh, God, I know.
Oh,
it's like we're about to roll over into May, which means I now need to find another.
That'd be good though, because you could take her in
£250.
term time, presumably. Because
she'll be right into her exams though, won't she?
No, but you could go like after her exams.
Yeah, we've discussed that it might have to be.
You got to go after her exams.
Yeah, because she'll.
Like, it's for your birthday, but her birthday is slap bang in the middle of exams. You can't go
like now, and they're starting now, aren't they? So.
She'd be better. She'd enjoy it more if her exams were out of the way.
Exactly, it's all done.
And then it's also like a celebration of end of exams.
Yeah.
Ooh. Yeah, then it'd be cheaper for you because you can go in term time. And Mark will have to do it school run for a week.
Yeah, God, it's only a year away. Oh, blimey. A year today.
Will Minnie be in secondary? Is she in year 6 or year 5?
No, she'll be in year 6.
Yeah.
She'll be in year 6 in September. If she goes.
Yeah.
I really need to. I don't know. It's oh God. I thought these 2 mornings a week was going to go really well. I thought it was going to be. Slowly.
It did go all right the other week.
The first week did. Well, what happened was on Tuesday, because I wasn't in the office while they were still out playing. Nobody thought to do anything about it, and they took her back to class. Instead of bringing her to the office, they know that she finishes at 10:30. So why did they not bring her to the office? So she said, "I don't trust the teachers. They're going to take me back into class."
You usually say it's not trusted. They're just stupid. Just say they're just thick and they didn't know and they're idiots.
God.
Sorry, Minnie.
I think it's because I've got this big thing about being believed, and I just don't think that they fully believe the extent of the damage that one small thing like that will do and set us back. And it has.
Yeah, they think you're being dramatic. And
so
it has
she's
back.
had an open and loud
how bloody
meltdown
ridiculous
this morning.
Sorry, that's made me really cross. That's so annoying for you. You've like
it is because
one step forward and five
really
back.
Get into trouble. I can be fined and I can be like taken to court and stuff for this. So I've started to collect evidence. So she had an openly loud, beside herself moment earlier, and I filmed a little bit of it, which made me feel really awful. And it's not for anyone to see or to sort of show her. It's for saying, no, this is what's happening. This is what it looks like. This is why I have not physically dragged her and dropped her on the floor
also,
in school.
like, it's not like she's a little 3-year-old. You can't physically...
Well, I can, and I have, but I won't. I promised her I'm never going to force her into school in that way again. Because I thought I had to, so I picked her up and put her in. I've carried her upstairs.
Do you see that thing where she like makes herself all like heavy and like flops?
I found a way.
But then she'll end up, because if you force her too much, then she's going to end up with like bruises, and then it's like...
I did scratch her back one time, and it
where
was
all
awful.
these bruises come, like, it's just, the situation just gets worse and worse, doesn't it?
It was in front of them at school, and I was like, look, this has just happened, look what I've just done, you were watching me, you were witnessing, and I don't like to do anything without them there, so that no one can say that I've hurt her in any way.
I can't believe that they're like...
But that's
would
why...
rather you do that than...
Well, I think they've realised that as well, because they've stopped wanting that as well. Because if we're at the stage in the morning or whatever time she goes in that I'm having to drag her, that's the mood set for the day. She doesn't come round from that. So they know they're going to have a day of that with her. So they've come round to the idea that they don't want her when she's like that, because what's the point? They just have to tag team with assistants and lie in whichever room or corridor she puts herself in.
Yeah, and then it's not so then the other kids aren't getting the teaching. Oh, fucking hell.
I know. So it's really difficult and horrible, and I just have to hope that I've got enough about me and enough evidence, and school will say what they've seen and done as well to help keep me out of court, stop me getting fined. Well, I think the only way for me not to get fined is to deregister her and officially homeschool, because then I'm not liable for that. I don't have to take her into school. But that's almost like the system's forcing me to do that if they don't see sense.
Oh, yeah, how long have you got left before you have to make that decision?
I don't know.
Do you get a warning before you get fined, maybe?
They told me in a meeting that they were protecting me by using this special code for her absences at the moment, but if she's not in on those days that she's supposed to be in, they won't be able to do that forever, and they won't be able to be this code. It'll have to be an authorised absence, so presumably this morning is an unauthorised absence, I don't know.
She was meant to be in today.
Yeah, but yesterday and tomorrow won't, because it's not a set day. I'm like, well, at what point are they going to knock on the door? And then I'm going to be like, well, here's your video. Go on then. Tell me what I should have been doing. Tell me that I'm not, they've said, oh, maybe it's too fun at home. That's why she doesn't want to come to school. This is what an attendance person at the council has said.
What?
And I was like...
Hang on, so your house just happens to be the most fun house in, like, everyone else's children have really boring houses, that's why they all manage to go to school.
Exactly.
Because your house is so fucking fun.
Yeah. I was like, by that logic, no one should do anything on the weekend just in case you don't want to come to school on a Monday morning.
Oh, yeah.
Obviously.
Elodie always struggles on she's really struggled today. She hates going on a Tuesday.
Oh, because it's her Monday, isn't it? It's her first day.
Yeah, because she's had 3 days with me.
Of course.
And 2 days with Liam, and then she sees him obviously a bit on a Monday because he works from home. And
That's
then
normal.
she told me she didn't want to go. She told me this morning she hates nursery. And I went, oh dear, what is it that you specifically hate? And she had a think, and she said, we're not allowed to run inside. I was like, okay, we're going.
That is so good. And you know what? Yeah, I'd have been annoyed about that as well. I always wanted to run. I was always cross that my dad wouldn't let us run downhill.
They're outside so much of that nursery.
She'll be fine.
Like, especially now because the weather's changed. I feel like the nursery workers they will go out as much as possible. It's easier, isn't it? It's easier it's less mess.
Yeah, I'd like
either at the park or in the nursery garden. So I was thinking there's probably not that much time of the day where you're not allowed to run. Because obviously when she's outside, she is.
For all of 20 minutes, she can't run.
Yeah, when they're having lunch. And I told Liam, and he went, well, she doesn't really run in our house, so... I was like, yeah, Liam, it's 4-year-old logic. There's not that much logic.
If I was a child in this house, because you can get through that, can't
Run
you?
round and round.
I would absolutely do the top level down and round. Absolutely. I tried. My parents are mad with stuff like that. We used to do that out of my bedroom window, run along the flat roof of the extension and climb in through the spare bedroom window.
Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god.
On that note...
Yeah, I hope you have a better week with Minnie. Oh, so hard.
I don't know.
Is it going to be less mentally draining to homeschool her, but then you've got to actually teach her shit?
I was thinking, like, what if she, like, not that she could do a college course, but, like, if we were to pretend, just for 5 minutes, that she was at Daisy's stage and she's looking at what college she might want to do. So I was thinking, if we sort of found that interest in what she was working towards and work towards something like that, like whatever it might be, let's pretend she wants to be a riding instructor. Right, well, she needs a basic English and maths. Does she really need the science to get that job?
And then you need to just get her down at stables every day, mucking out horses.
Yeah.
Yeah, but that's what you've got to do. Like, you've got to... If that is actually a route you want to go down, you've got to start from the shitty bit at the bottom.
Teach her science, so... biology, like
Yeah.
parts of the
Maybe
horse,
she wants to
horse
become a
medicine,
vet, yeah.
something like
She loves
that.
animals,
Yeah,
doesn't she?
some sort of science behind that for animals, maybe
Like
as a
veterinary
whole.
science, yeah.
Anything like that. Oh, she would absolutely do all those looking after things and caring for them. And the riding instructor gave her a crop today, and she said she didn't want it, and then she said, "Oh, just have it here and just use it like this on his shoulder, just if you can't get him going." She didn't use it.
No, she didn't want to hit the
I
horse.
don't like using crops either.
No. Oh, bless her.
I know.
Okay.
So we'll see. But anyway,
Okay.
it's been lovely as always.
As always. Bye.
Bye.